what you'll find is that 1 out of every 3 properties falls out of bed within 90 days. So it's a heated market, yes it is. Welcome team, it is time for the live Q&A on a weekly basis. Many of you are aware of this, and if you're new, well, you're welcome. I'm Cam Dwivedi, I'm the founder of Premier Property, and every week I'm answering questions all about property. I've been doing this for a little while, just over 30 years, and many different strategies, and I will do my best to help you and answer your questions. So, first question here is from Adam. Adam Wu is asking about freehold property. So, he's looking at a freehold property, he's looking to divide them into 4 leaseholds. He's asking, should I buy the freehold as cash? Well, Adam, you can buy the freehold as cash. Now, what you want to be looking for is lenders that will actually allow you to create the leaseholds within that property. So you're looking at 4 leaseholds, and if they allow you to do that, well, then you're fine. If the lender says that they're not going to let you do that, then you are going to be having to look at either bridging finance, or you could be buying it cash as well, and then you could create the leasehold and do it that way. Another question Adam has, very deep question Adam's asking, which is really good. He's asking about the stamp duty. So, is there stamp duty once the leases have created? So what I'm going to share with you is one statement that you want to be checking in with your accountants, and that is multiple dwellings relief. Because there is multiple dwellings relief available, which in a nutshell will actually reduce your stamp duty according to HMRC. So have a look at that if that is applicable to you. And one more question that Adam is asking is, what happens when you're actually refinancing these? Is there any stamp duty involved? Well, when you're refinancing, there isn't any stamp duty involved in that. And if you are selling those properties, then typically there is that stamp duty. However, it is the buyer who is paying the stamp duty as they are buying the leasehold of that property. Hope that makes sense. Got very detailed there, very quick. So, by the way, you're watching this on YouTube? If you are, well then, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to our channel. You could do this right now. And there's that bell icon, isn't there, where you can just, just bang on that bell icon, just to make sure that you get the latest videos that are being released every week. I'm going to move on to the next question. So Alex is asking, hi Cam, I've been looking at photos of a property on Rightmove, tenants in situ, and one of the photos is showing a bedroom with at least 4 bedrooms squashed in. Never seen that before, he says in brackets. Is this something to be concerned about? Are the bedrooms of the property allowed to occupy in this way? Are there minimum room sizes? So, yes, now, Alex, you've got to remember, a great way of getting deals is where people have actually chopped up properties, carved out rooms, where they've made them unmortgageable. We at Premier have bought a number of properties. For example, a 3-bedroom property, a 2-bedroom property, where someone's actually taken a normal standard room and then carved it into 2 separate bedrooms. Bedroom in the loosest term possible. So what they've actually made is that property uninhabitable by making those rooms so small that when a valuer comes in for valuations, for financing and so on, then it's not going to be deemed to be a habitable property. Which means that you've got more chances of getting a discount, especially in this market right now. Things like that, where people have done things where they haven't got the information, they haven't learned how to do it properly. They're doing things like that. So it sounds like it'll be one of those types of cases. And if it is, you might find that those 4 bedrooms, as you're mentioning, might actually end up being 2 or 3. And when you bring them back into that sort of habitable condition, then you can get a full market value mortgage on that. At the moment, you might find that there's a bit of a discount on there, or it might be that you're finding sales are falling through because those bedrooms are not really bedrooms. Now, what we do at Premier is we're always future pacing, thinking about the future, so we're always being ready for what's coming up next. So what we do is look for rooms of minimum 6.52 square meters. So that's a single room, typically in a HMO, but we apply it to buy-to-let as well, so that you know that you've got a habitable room and it's according to all legislation, and you've done it well, you've done it right. So Plashy's got a question about doors, and she's asking about, do you need to have a door in the kitchen? Is it compulsory to have a door in the kitchen? Not necessarily, unless it's a HMO, then a fire door is useful there. And this week she's asking questions about, do I need permission from the council for these? Well, actually, you're okay with that. So no permission required, no building regs involved in that. So internal doors, you're absolutely fine. So what we do is, even with the buy-to-lets, we put in 30-minute, sometimes 60-minute fire check doors, just because it's just a bit of a belts and braces approach. You don't have to, but when you come to the costings of the doors, all those materials are going up. You're looking at another 50 to 70 pounds extra for a fire door. So just for the extra belts and braces, it's your choice, it's your portfolio, it's your business. You can do it how you want. If you're putting in new doors, why not spend another 50, 70 pounds on a new door, which is a fire door, and what you'll find is they tend to last better as well. So less punches through the doors. Feel free to watch some other videos. I've actually gone on site, and you can see some of these types of properties. Fire doors. Brilliant. It is time up for the Q&A this week. I shall see you same place, same time next week. See you later. It's Cam Devady helping you to take your property investing to the next level. Bye for now.